Edge, more than 3,000 people swallow miniature disc batteries every year. Most of them are children. Within 6 hours, the battery can eat through your esophagus. In 10 hours, it can kill you. These batteries are in all kinds of kids' toys, but as one Detroit family learned, they're nothing to play with.
Little Elijah Ziegler looks like a typical 2-year-old pedaling down the street. But an incident 3 months ago left him with a hole in his esophagus and a year of medical treatments ahead of him.
And he was riding on his brother's back, as he always have done, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. And he fell off of his brother's back and immediately started gagging.
What his parents didn't know is that the battery had come out of his Wii game. Elijah found it, and his mom believes he had the battery in his mouth when he fell. The potentially deadly battery was trapped in Elijah's throat where family members could not see it, so they put him down for a nap.
Every 15 minutes or so, they said he would wake up and he would just be screaming really, really bad.
A trip to the emergency room at St. John Hospital, and doctors found the battery lodged solidly in Elijah's throat. The situation became critical.
Because the acid can start to burn, and that's what had taken place.
By the time surgeons removed the quarter-sized disc, it had been in the little boy's esophagus for 8 hours.
He had a lot of damage. His esophagus was burned, and it completely closed up.
As a result, Elijah can't eat any solid food. He can't have milk and smoothies, but every 4 to 6 hours, his mother hooks him up to a feeding tube.
It has all his vitamins and minerals and all the nutrients that he needs because he's not getting any solid food.
And he has to see his doctor every 2 weeks for a procedure that gradually works to reopen his esophagus. That will likely go on for another year. Melanese, though, is just grateful that her son is going to be okay, but she spoke with us today because she doesn't want any other child to be injured or worse.
So many of these batteries are in a lot of the toys that children play with every day. So we have to be really, really careful.
You so do. It can happen so quickly. Now, if you think your child may have swallowed a battery, go to the hospital right away. Many kids don't have symptoms until a lot of damage has already been done. Robbie?
A warning.